All right, welcome back, everyone. It's Emma and Mike here. We're diving into episode 4, and if you thought Lily and Alex were on the verge of something before, just wait, because things are about to take a turn.
This episode is all about that electric moment when things start to feel unbearable between them. You know what I mean, right? The kind of moment where the tension is no longer just playful or surface level, it's real, and you can't help but feel the shift. We've watched them go from that awkward coffee spill to this incredible rooftop moment where it feels like the whole world is fading away, leaving just the two of them standing there.
What I love most is how everything feels so charged, but it's not just about the chemistry between them. It's that push and pull, where they're trying to keep themselves in check while also navigating all these new emotions. You can tell they're both curious and drawn to each other, but they're also holding back, not quite ready to lose control.
And honestly, can we blame them? They're not just dealing with the intense attraction, they're also grappling with their own fears and insecurities. It's like they're afraid to let go, even though it's so clear that something deeper is pulling them together. But that's what makes it feel so real, right? It's not just a quick romance. They're unsure, hesitant, but undeniably connected.
I think that's what makes so exciting. When you're in a situation like that, you're not sure what's going to happen next, but you can't deny the pull. It's almost like the universe is giving them every opportunity to explore this connection, and yet they're both standing on the edge, unsure if they're ready to jump.
So, let's get into it.
The rooftop bar is alive with energy. The city's nightlights twinkle in the background. Lily and Alex stand off to the side, closer than they've ever been before. The conversation has taken a turn. What started as playful banter now feels heavier, charged with a strong undercurrent of attraction.
You know, this is kind of crazy. I never thought I'd run into you here of all places. It feels almost surreal, like something out of a movie.
You keep saying that. I don't know. I feel like it's not as random as you think. You ever get that feeling that some things are just meant to happen?
Oh, really? So now you think the universe planned for us to be here, having this conversation? Come on, that sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think?
Maybe not planned, but definitely inevitable. I mean, look at us. Every time we cross paths, there's this something. Don't you feel it?
You make it sound so dramatic, like fate is pulling the strings or something.
Is it really that dramatic? Or are you just pretending it doesn't feel a little electric?
Electric? What are you talking about? You're really trying to make this sound like more than it is.
Yeah. Every time we're together, there's this tension. Like it's been there all along, just waiting for the right moment. You feel it too, don't you?
I don't know what you mean.
You don't have to pretend. It's in the way we talk, the way we keep coming back to each other, even when we try not to. You don't do that with just anyone. And you can't tell me you haven't noticed it too.
Okay, maybe I have, maybe I felt it, but this isn't what I was expecting. You're not what I expected at all.
And what were you expecting? I'm curious.
I don't know. Someone like you, but not like this. Not like this. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
What's so different about this? Why does it have to feel strange? Is it because it feels more real than what you expected?
This connection, it's intense, and I don't know if I'm ready to deal with it. It's like everything's happening so fast.
You don't have to be ready right away, you just have to feel it. You already are. There's no going back from that.
Alex,
You don't need to say anything. Sometimes words just get in the way.
But what if this isn't the right time for us? Timing matters, right? What if we're getting ahead of ourselves?
What if this is the perfect time? What if everything has led us to this point for a reason?
I can't deny it anymore. There's something about you, something I can't resist. And trust me, I've tried.
Then don't resist. Not everything has to be complicated.
You make it so hard to think clearly. Whenever I'm around you, everything gets so cloudy. It's like I can't focus.
Good. Because sometimes thinking clearly isn't what you need. Overthinking can mess things up.
And what do I need then? since you seem to have all the answers right now.
You need to stop thinking and start feeling. Just let yourself be in the moment for once.
This is too much. It's overwhelming. I didn't expect any of this.
I don't think it's too much. I think it's everything we've been dancing around for a while now. Don't you see it?
I guess we're not running from this anymore, are we?
No, I don't think we are. We've been running in circles for too long. It's time to just be here, together.
Wow. That was definitely one of those moments where you just feel the world stop spinning for a second, right? Everything around them faded away, and it felt like time was holding its breath.
Oh, no doubt about that. I mean, they were literally inches away from a kiss, and the tension was so thick you could practically cut it with a knife. And then they just went for it. It was one of those heart-stopping moments.
It was like everything that had been building up between them finally broke free. The chemistry, absolutely unreal. And let's be real, neither of them saw that coming. But I think we both know. They couldn't fight it any longer. They were drawn together like magnets.
Yeah, the way they both hesitated and then finally gave in. That's what makes this so intense. It's raw, it's real, and it's messy. It's not just a spark between them. It's something deeper and more complex. You could feel it in the air.
And I love that neither of them really wanted to admit it at first. You could see the doubt flickering in their eyes, but the pull? That's what's undeniable. It's like they're caught in a whirlwind of emotions and there's no escaping it.
Totally. I mean, how could you resist a moment like that? If I were in their shoes, I don't know how I would have handled all that electricity crackling in the air. It must have been overwhelming. But it's clear, something has shifted. They've crossed a line and there's no going back now. Their whole dynamic has changed.
And it's fascinating to see how they react to that shift. There's this delicate balance between excitement and fear that they're navigating. 1 minute, they're full of confidence, and the next, it's like they're walking on eggshells. That tension adds a layer of complexity that keeps everything intriguing, making us wonder how they'll handle their feelings as things progress. And that's the thing with these two. They don't exactly play it safe. They dive headfirst into these intense moments, and I think that's what makes this all so exciting to watch. You never know what's going to happen next. The unpredictability keeps us on the edge of our seats.
Exactly. I'm just hoping they both don't overthink it too much. Overthinking can lead to second guessing, and we know how that usually plays out in these kinds of stories. But hey, that's where the drama comes in, right? That's the fun part.
Of course. It's all about the tension and the stakes involved, and we'll be right here, eagerly waiting to see how they navigate all of it. There's so much potential for growth and exploration in their relationship. Until next time, keep your eyes on the sparks. Trust me, we haven't seen the last of them yet. Oh, for sure, it's only just begun. The real journey is just starting to unfold. See you next week, everyone. We're in for a wild ride.